Let's wrap up the news week with some PMI numbers. Flash manufacturing and flash service numbers came out for the euro, the pound, and the dollar today. Starting off with the euro, flash manufacturing came out lower than expected at 47.1, but services came out higher at 55.6. The UK flash manufacturing also came out lower than expected at 48, but services came out about as expected at 52.8. US flash manufacturing and flash services both came out higher than expected, with manufacturing coming out at 49.3 and services at 53.8. All right, everybody, let's finish out the week by checking out the market heat map once again and seeing how all of our assets are trending so far today. So, wow, I'm seeing a lot of red boxes so far, meaning a lot of our assets are trending towards the downside. But we'll start up top here in the top left. This is our biggest mover to the upside so far today, and it is USD CAD up 0.54%, followed by USD ZAR, GBP NZD, USD CHF, GBP AUD, and AUD NZD. Those are our top 6 biggest movers to the upside, but let's check out the biggest movers to the downside. So down here in the bottom right, I'm seeing NZD JPY, Aussie JPY, Euro JPY, CAD JPY, NZD USD, and GBP JPY. So yen crosses certainly seem to be selling off today. NZD JPY being the biggest mover to the downside, down 1.26%. Why don't we check out our US indices as well? All of our world indices actually are in the red today, including our US indices, S&P 500, US 30, and NASDAQ 100, all down on the day. US 30 and NASDAQ tied, down 0.85% on the day so far. Here in the watch list, we can check out our buy and sell biases. We have a couple of strong sells and 2 strong buys. I'm going to remove any indices or commodities that we might have just so that we're focusing only on our currency pairs, and there we go. So we have a pretty strong list of sells. We knocked those strong sells down to just 2, AUD NZD and AUD USD, and we have 2 strong buys as well, USD ZAR, USD CAD. USD CAD was our biggest mover to the upside, like we just showed off in the market heat map. So that looks nice with our strong buy bias right there. Plus 8 score on the day. But I think we're going to take a look at a sell today. We're going to finish off the week by looking at a sell because we looked at buys, I think, the past 2 days. So AUD USD is the one that sticks out to me the most. Strong sell bias score of -8. It's our strongest sell score. Do you have any questions about any of our products or services? Right now, members of the A1 Trading team are standing by, waiting to assist you. You can head over to our website, a1trading.com, and click the icon in the bottom right-hand corner to chat with one of our team members live. You can also go to a1trading.com/contact and fill out the Contact Us form, and someone will get back to you shortly. We have our helpful and friendly members of our support staff ready to chat with you anytime Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Time. So what are you waiting for? If you have any questions, feel free to chat with us live right now on the A1 Trading website. Tied for our strongest score in the Edge Finder, we have a -8 here and a +8 there. So why don't we take a look at AUD USD to close out the week? So come down here, AUD USD, there we go. So like I mentioned, a strong sell bias score of -8, COT data is a score of -2, and retail sentiment a score of -1. Let's get into those numbers right over here. So COT data, or institutional trader data, currently favored long on the dollar, 67.58% long and 32.42% short, and favored short on the Australian dollar, 66.24% short and 33.76% long there. So institutional traders favored long on the dollar, short on the Australian dollar. Day traders, on the other hand, when we're taking a look at retail sentiment right here, favored long on the pair as a whole, 77% long and 23% short there. Seasonality is a score of -1, and we can see that in the month of March, historically speaking, over the last 10 years, if you were to separate or isolate the month of March and just see how AUD USD trended, you would notice that, well, historically speaking, it trends somewhat bearishly, and that, of course, has been the case so far this month as well. Our trend reading is a score of -2, and earlier in the week, or last week rather, we saw it move to the upside a little bit, but since then has come back down from those highs, and price forecast does predict that it will continue to move downwards. We can finish up with our fundamental numbers right over here. GDP growth, inflation, and interest rates, all scores of -1. Unemployment is our one lone blue box there with a score of +1. So GDP growth in Australia, 0.5% compared to 2.7% in the US. Inflation, 7.8% compared to 6%. Unemployment, 3.5% compared to 3.6%. And lastly, interest rates, 3.6% compared to 5% on the US dollar. So there we go, a AUD USD breakdown of all of the numbers there. It has been a strong sell bias. In fact, I'll show this off really quickly. The historical backtest is a really interesting feature that's kind of hidden down here at the bottom. And what we're taking a look at with the historical backtest is you can see this red line is the market open and the yellow line is the market close. So you can see how price has trended over the past couple of months. So this actually is dating all the way back to about January 13th, January 11th, really. And you can see the Edge Finder score as well as where price was and how price was trending. So this is gold. We just took a look at AUD USD. So I need to switch this over. So there we go, AUD USD. And you can see that, dang, I mean, this thing has been a sell all year basically, and it hit a strong sell bias score of -7 on February 4th. So if you were to continue to follow this along in the Edge Finder, you would see price just absolutely plummet. I mean, you can see that it has just gone down and down and down since then. This is that little spike that we were talking about, March 16th. So there was a little bit of a move to the upside before it came back down, or actually rather, this is what we were looking at in the trend projection. Here is March 16th. So it did come up a little bit since then, and it is up a little bit from these lows here around the March 8th to March 13th is kind of when it was at its lowest. But if we go again back into the breakdown, we can see that since March 16th, when it started to come back up, it has come back down over the last 3 days. And price forecast does predict that it will continue to move down. But yeah, so historical backtest shows you where price has moved along with the respective Edge Finder score. So this thing has been a strong sell for a while, and you can certainly see why when taking a look at this chart right here. So again, if you want the Edge Finder for yourself, you can talk to us on our website, a1trading.com, and request a free trial to the Edge Finder right now. Don't forget to check out the links in the description if you want our broker recommendation, access to our free Discord, free Edge Finder, or want to chat with us on Telegram. Remember, you can watch us live in the markets every morning starting at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time, and we have lots more free trading tools and content available on our website, a1trading.com. Thanks for watching.